Today, we're dusting off the vinyl and digging into 10 underrated Canadian country bands you absolutely need to know. Whether you grew up two-stepping to these tunes or you're hearing them for the first time, these are the stories that shaped the northern heart of country music. Number 10, I Want a Man by Lace. Let's start with a short-lived gem that came out swinging with Nashville polish. Lace arrived in 1999, formed by Beverly Mayhood and produced by legendary hitmaker David Foster. Their breakout single, I Want a Man, hit Canadian country radio hard, blending slick pop production with strong vocals and confident lyrics. Despite the high-level talent behind them, Lace never got the traction they deserved. Some say they were a little too early with their country pop sound. The group only released one album before calling it quits. Still, I Want a Man made its way into road trip mixes and breakup playlists. You could hear it on kitchen radios on rainy mornings, the kind of track you sang while pouring coffee and staring out the window. Today, the song is a snapshot of what could have been. Lace may be gone, but that single still hits like it did on day one. Number 9, Living on the Outside by Small Town Pistols. With country music in their blood, success seemed inevitable. Small Town Pistols was the sibling duo of Amanda and Tyler Wilkinson, formerly part of the Wilkinsons. When they re-emerged in the 2010s, their sound was more seasoned and emotionally grounded.
How does it feel on your half of the world?
Living on the Outside captured that evolution with its grit and honesty. Despite critical acclaim and CCMA nominations, they never broke into the mainstream like many had hoped. They remained a favorite among fans of heartfelt storytelling and sibling harmony. Their songs felt like late-night conversations on a front porch. The kind where truths come out and hearts get real. Though their time together was short, the Small Town Pistols left behind a collection of songs that still resonate with anyone who has ever felt like they didn't quite fit in. Number 8, Blame by Autumn Hill.
Blame, you're about to give it, I'm about to take it, yeah, we're going down.
This was Canadian country's answer to a cinematic breakup soundtrack. Autumn Hill, the Toronto-based duo of Mike Robbins and Prairie Green, made waves in 2012 with Blame. The song was emotional, dramatic, and brimming with chemistry. It quickly became the standout from their debut album, Favorite Mistake.
Why this love is fading out, but I was there and baby.
Their sound blended country and pop in a way that was both modern and heartfelt. But despite their obvious talent, they never cracked the larger market. Some said they were too pop for country radio, while others said they were too country for pop playlists. Listeners didn't care about the labels. Blame was one of those songs you played on repeat after a breakup, headphones on and heart wide open.
We never learned to share. Blame, you're about to get.
Autumn Hill parted ways in 2017, but their short run left a lasting impression on fans who connected deeply with their lyrics and sound. Number 7, Did You Fall in Love with Me by Prairie Oyster.
Did you fall in love with me?
Here's a band that defined Canadian country for decades. Prairie Oyster began making music in the 1970s, blending traditional country, swing, and rock into something entirely their own. Did You Fall in Love with Me is one of their smoothest tracks, full of charm and musicianship.
The signs of love can be hard to see.
They won 6 Juno Awards and became a staple on Canadian radio, but for many outside the country, their name never quite registered. That's always been one of Canadian country's mysteries. Their music sounded like it belonged in both dusty honky-tonks and elegant dance halls, the kind of songs that got couples slow dancing at wedding receptions or jiving at community halls.
Your hair, did the stars shine brighter?
Prairie Oyster might not get the mainstream recognition they deserve, but their influence continues in the sound and spirit of countless Canadian acts that followed. Number 6. Shot of Glory by the Washboard Union.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Washboard Union. You are incredible. Thank you.
This trio brings a jolt of fun to everything they do. The Washboard Union exploded onto the scene with a mix of bluegrass, rock, and roots country that felt like a party waiting to happen. Shot of Glory is pure energy, the kind of anthem that gets your boots moving whether you're at a concert or in your kitchen.
They know that something good is on the way.
They've earned multiple CCMA awards, but their name still doesn't pop up often outside Canadian borders. That's a shame because their blend of harmonies and humor is infectious. Their songs feel like Saturday night at the lake, with friends around a fire and no curfew in sight. There's a spirit in their music that refuses to sit still. The Washboard Union is a reminder that country music doesn't always have to cry. Sometimes it just needs to stomp, strum, and sing its heart out. If these Canadian gems are hitting the right notes, take a second to tap that like button and hit subscribe. We shine a spotlight on country's hidden treasures every week, keeping the classics and the overlooked alive for fans like you. Number 5. Secondhand News by Hey Romeo. Think vintage vibes with a country twist. Hey Romeo, an Alberta-based trio, took inspiration from legends like Fleetwood Mac and gave it a country makeover. Their rendition of Secondhand News was both familiar and fresh, offering a nostalgic melody with modern flair. Despite strong vocals, catchy songwriting, and multiple CCMA Group of the Year wins, they stayed mostly within Canada's borders in terms of recognition. Their songs were made for road trips and Sunday afternoons. They had a way of sounding easy and effortless, even when the lyrics were heavy. Hey Romeo disbanded in the late 2010s, but their songs still echo in places where country radio is more about stories than star power. Number 4. Fox on the Run by the Good Brothers.
Come on, everybody, sing along. She walks to the corner.
Few bands can match their longevity and soul. The Good Brothers started making music in the 1970s and carved out a lasting place in Canada's country folk scene. Fox on the Run became one of their best-known tunes. A song that radiated authenticity and joy. They opened for the Grateful Dead, toured the world, and collected awards, yet somehow remained a hidden treasure to many outside Canada. Their music has that front porch energy, harmonies that feel like family, and lyrics that reflect real life. Whether they were playing festivals or tiny halls, they brought the same warmth to every stage. Decades later, they're still going strong. That kind of staying power doesn't come from chasing trends. It comes from loving the music. Number 3. When It Ain't Raining by One More Girl. Sister. Harmonies always strike a chord, especially when the talent runs deep. One More Girl, made up of Carly and Britt McKillop, emerged in 2009 with their debut Big Sky.
Well,
When It Ain't Raining captured their ability to deliver heartache with a hopeful edge. They had everything in place: polished vocals, powerful songs, and a fresh look. But the timing didn't work in their favor. They arrived just before streaming changed the game and got lost in the industry shuffle. Their music always felt like a journal entry with a melody. Intimate, real, and full of life's emotional detours. Though they eventually stepped away from the spotlight, fans still revisit their work when they need a soundtrack for quiet reflection. Number 2. Rocket Girl by Doc Walker.
Hey, where we going today, Rocket Girl?
This one feels like a Canadian anthem that never quite got its due. Doc Walker came from Prairie, Manitoba, and stormed the country scene in the early 2000s. Rocket Girl was their breakout, a song full of wonder, melody, and small-town soul.
She said I knew a boy down in Miami.
They racked up awards and respect across Canada, but their name rarely gets mentioned outside the country. It's a mystery, considering how many hearts they touched with their music. Doc Walker's songs felt like snapshots of life.
She said, have you ever been to Alberta?
That moment on a gravel road with the windows down, chasing stars and singing along to the radio. Their legacy is still growing, and for longtime fans, Doc Walker will always be a symbol of what makes Canadian country great. Number 1. Swinging from the Rafters by the Western Swing Authority.
Come dance your girl through the curling smoke of this unholy.
At the top of our list is a band keeping tradition alive with a whole lot of heart. The Western Swing Authority brings a genre rooted in Texas right into the Canadian spotlight. With upright bass, fiddles, and vintage charm, they've made Western swing feel brand new again.
The best big band in 5 counties, you ought to hear that drum.
Swinging from the Rafters captures their style perfectly. Joyful, tight, and irresistible. It's the kind of song that gets the crowd dancing before the chorus even hits. Though celebrated within their genre, they remain unknown to most casual listeners. But those who find them rarely forget them.
But you best not take the chance, 'cause if Jimmy finds you...
Their music belongs in dance halls and dimly lit lounges. It's timeless, crafted, and driven by a deep love for the genre. They may not top charts, but they top hearts. If you enjoyed discovering these hidden gems, give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. We're here every week sharing country music's best-kept secrets. These 10 bands may not be household names, but they've carved out unforgettable moments in Canada's country legacy. From quiet duets to swinging barn burners, each one reminds us that great music doesn't always chase the spotlight. Thank you for watching and celebrating these underrated treasures with us. And stay tuned for our next countdown, where we'll spotlight 10 old country bands that really should retire right now, that deserve your ears. Until then, keep the music playing and the stories alive. Country never disappears. It just waits patiently for someone to remember.